talismanic wingers, diminutive midfielders, and a pair of unheralded keepers feature in our top 10 unexpected stars of Euro 2016. At 10, it's Julian Draxler. Forget false nines, trequartistas and registas. There is no finer sight in football than a winger hugging the touchline before taking a ball in his stride and absolutely roasting a fullback. With his dragbacks, stepovers and nutmegs, Draxler has been an absolute joy to watch over the past month, and his performance against Slovakia showed he has the substance as well as the style. He's been so good, nobody's even mentioned Marco Reus. Apart from us. Just then. Sorry. At 9, it's Nani. When Cristiano Ronaldo left Manchester United, Nani was meant to be the player to step up, except it didn't exactly work out like that, and he was finally shipped off to Fenerbahce for £4 million. Although Renato Sanchez has been Portugal's star performer, Nani has been quietly influential. Sure, the infuriating shots into Rosed and overhit crosses are still there, but while Ronaldo has fumed his way through games, Nani has been continually positive, scoring 2 important goals and restoring his reputation. At 8, it's Will Grigg. Despite notching in Northern Ireland's final warm-up game, Wigan's talismanic striker never made it onto the pitch in France. But that's got nothing to do with his inclusion. He's in here for sparking a pan-European fan movement that's seen that song be adopted, amended and belted out of every bar, patisserie and fan park in France. He was, quite simply, on fire. At 7, it's Robbie Brady. After suffering back-to-back relegations at club level, the former Man United trainee was due a bit of luck, and left France a hero after joining an illustrious list of players who have made Irish ice smile on the biggest stage. The explosion of emotion when he headed home against Italy was one of the moments of the tournament, and his cool head from the spot against France gave Martin O'Neill's men hope. Goals aside, his impressive performances will surely see him back in the Premier League for the start of the season. At 6, it's Joe Allen. It's taken Joe Allen a long time to recover from being called the Welsh Xavi by Brendan Rodgers, but after being re-energised by Jurgen Klopp's smothering hugs and wild gesticulating, he's rarely put a foot wrong, as Wales have lit up the tournament. Bale is the star and Ramsey the creative force, but without Allen's industrious work rate, underrated tackling and clever passing, Chris Coleman's side would struggle. At 5, it's Michael McGovern. It seems ridiculous that Northern Ireland's keeper is without a club after his contract at Hamilton Academical wasn't renewed, but he'll surely get a decent move after his heroics against Germany. Rushing off his goal line, saving from point-blank range, tipping screamers around the post, and doing that weird star jump thing that keepers do, he gave perhaps the best individual performance of the tournament, sending social media into a frenzy as he repelled the world champions. At 4, it's Gabor Kirali. Any man who takes to the pitch wearing a pair of oversized grey tracky bottoms is alright by us. Looking a bit like your dad after he's gone back for a third helping of roast dinner, Kirali has given hope to bald, portly men across the world, and his performances haven't been bad either. A cult hero wherever he's played, he's now been Hungary's undisputed number 1 since 1998, winning 106 caps and broke Lothar Matthäus's record as the oldest player to play at a Euros. Legend. At 3, it's Michal Pazdan. Footballers' nicknames are mostly terrible, so thank the Lord for Kung Fu Pazdan. Given the moniker after mowing down Jonathan Walters in 2013, the Legia Warsaw stopper has fully lived up to his cult hero status in France. Brilliant in the 0-0 draw with Germany, and impressive in every other game, Pazdan's aggressive style harks back to a simpler and more violent time. Had Poland reached the final, 75,000 fans were set to shave their heads in tribute. We might do it anyway. At number 2 is Emmanuel Giaccherini. Sunderland have been awful for years. Like, absolutely garbage. So we can only assume Giaccherini went through some early midlife crisis on arrival in the North East and lost all ability to play football. Either that, or a succession of managers who couldn't see what was staring them in the face. Namely, they had a player capable of running all day, scoring vital goals, playing incisive passes and inspiring all around him with his never-say-die attitude. He's had an absolute stormer and should hopefully get a move to one of Italy's biggest clubs off the back of it. And at number 1, it's Iceland. There is not one single thing to dislike about Iceland and their supporters. From the fact that 10% of their country follow them to France, to their disciplined counter-attacking football, their presence has quite simply made the tournament better, and we hope they qualify for every World Cup and Euros until the end of time. Mainly so we can join in with their fans doing that big, mad Viking clap, which, in case you've forgotten, is the greatest fan celebration in the history of the game. That was our top 10 unexpected stars of Euro 2016. Did we miss any? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to Copper 90.